Now, Chair.
Yes.
The point I'm simply making is that I won't sit here to justify anybody, but private businesses are about making profits, and those profits they paid to you over 8 years at the Finance Ministry as corporate taxes. Policy decision and policy leadership ought to make sure that we took steps to protect the customer. And I'm saying that we, under this reset agenda and under a responsible government, have done so.
Minister,
800.
we beg you.
No, Honorable,
Minister,
I'm also a
we
member of
beg
Parliament. Don't do this.
Minister,
You don't
we
have.
beg
You don't.
you.
Please, I am on the floor,
Minister,
Honorable.
I understand.
Let me
We
make
beg
my
you.
point. No, you
We
won't.
beg
You won't heckle me. Don't
I'm
play
not hacking
sentiment.
you, but we beg
Chairman.
you. Let's go
Until
straight
and
to the
unless
point.
policy
And please,
decision is making,
we are tired of
Honorable,
this
you need to
policies,
rein
politics,
in the
politics.
Honorable member. She's being
Yes.
unruly.
No.
You are being
Minister,
unruly, please. This
Minister,
is
you don't
unbecoming
have
of a
the
member of
floor.
Parliament. Please, stop
Minister,
doing this.
listen, you don't have the floor.
No,
You
I
are
have
taking
the
upon us.
floor. No,
So
you have asked me a
respectfully,
question. I have the
Minister,
floor. You will let me
Minister,
answer the question.
Minister,
No,
just hold
no,
on.
you will let
This
me
is our
answer the
committee.
question. No, you won't do that, Abena. You won't do that today. Let me finish.
Minister, respectfully.
Let me
This
finish.
is our committee.
No,
You don't
have
tell
not
us what
brought-
you want to
no,
do.
But you've not brought me here to talk
Minister,
down on me as well.
Nobody is doing that
So
to you.
I listen to you
Minister,
go on. You will
nobody is
listen
doing
to
that
me
to
as
you.
well.
Respectfully.
We have
Respectfully,
asked
can you
them
turn
to
off
roll
your mic?
out. We have
Minister,
asked them.
respectfully, can you turn
The
off your
chair
mic?
gave me the floor, please.
Minister,
We
Minister,
Honorable,
respectfully,
don't do this.
This is our
Don't do
committee.
this.
Minister, respectfully, I understand.
So if it's your committee, then don't invite us. But if you invite
Minister,
us, and
it
you
is
ask
a
us
law.
a question.
Minister,
so if you ask us a
respectfully.
question, you listen to us as well.
Minister,
It's not a monologue.
respectfully.
So respectfully, let me land.
We will let you
We
land.
read
Just a
800
minute.
sites.
Minister, respectfully, we will let you land.
It's the same
Minister,
things you
we are
said.
not coming to repeat anything. Respectfully, we will let you land. Please. Minister, we understand you are in an important position. We understand the sensitive role that you play. When you come here and we address issues, it is not that we want to talk anybody down. Never. You and I, we go beyond this. We go beyond this. It is not that we want to talk anybody down. But Minister, the situation is serious. And that is all the sentiments I'm trying to carry across.
And that's the point I'm making. That serious situations require serious actions. We didn't see that for 10 years. And I'm saying to you that we've given a policy direction in January. On the back of our policy direction, MTN is rolling out 800 new sites. Telecel is rolling out 350 new sites. Between those two companies, you see 1,150 new sites. However, that's why I said to you that this is engineering and not sentiment. When you ask an MNO to roll out a new site, there are steps that have to be taken. First and foremost, you need to do the acquisition of the site. Then you need to then make the requisition for the radio equipment and the cell sites. Those are not things that are...
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Kiona Trends GH. So this is our political segments. This afternoon, we are about to unravel the recent political history in the country. Before you started the live session, the video just played. It was about Honorable Abronye Sare and some judges engaged in some heated engagements and arguments with a recent Public Account Committee. So before we start with our main segments, I would like to thank everyone watching us, and I want you to do me a favor. Just click the page, like the page, comment under the page section, and share the page. Let everyone know that Kiona Trends, we are back on the streets, and want to give you the best and finest political segment you ever had. So we start by our daily news trends. We are looking about our newspaper review. So we start by the daily graphic, of which it says, President of Ville's homegrown healthcare funding with a subtopic 3 billion Ghana cedis unlocked from uncapped NHIs. And with another topic down there, it says $1 billion cocoa financing plan to deepen domestic bond market, says Bank of Ghana. So we move to the Daily Guide, which is the pro-NPP newspaper, unofficial though. And it says, Henan and wife gets 63.5 million Ghana cedi bill. Wow. We all know Henan being the former Baffoe stock CEO boss. She was involved in recent Ora case, and they've gotten a bill to the tune of 63.5 million Ghana cedi. And the next subtopic is Wontumi denies Exim Bank 40 million Ghana cedis charges. and with the other topic being Abena and some judge clash at Public Accounts Committee. The Chronicle, Mahama tells Geneva Forum, uncapping NHIS funds unlocks $300 million for healthcare investment in Ghana. And Goldfields reject claims of neglect in Takwa communities. We all know the recent Goldfields trends going on about their renewal list, which is on hold as at now. We go to the next topic, the next newspaper, the archives. Water crisis looms again in Ho, PV areas in the Volta region. And Magdan in tears over buyers beware notice on Spinter's land. The Daily Dispatch, and it says, chiefs are not just ceremonial figures, but strategic partners in governance, says President John Dramani Mahama. And down there, it focuses on Mr. Julius Debra and Johnson Asedi Nketia, the two frontrunners for the NDC 2028 slots. We delve deep into that topic. And the Daily Searchlight, and it says, scandalous. Ghana police charge fees for public events. We all know that just, I think last 2 years, the recent All-African Games, yesterday at the Public Accounts Committee, there was a revelation which was unveiled that the LOC paid the Ghana Police Service to the tune of around 58 or 35, correct me though, million Ghana cedi for their services, which was very outrageous at the Public Accounts Committee. And what to the B word, and it says Kofi Juma freed after bill cut. The new crusading guide exposed some judge allocates 50 million Ghana cedi to monitor 1 million coders program. Wow. Asem way asem kesiye. We go to the National Inquirer. Ghana to exit Gavi funding for vaccines by 2030 as US aid shutdown could push 5.7 million Africans into poverty. Enough is enough as MPA and Navy crack down on illegal smugglers. And Ghana to raise $1 billion in cocoa bonds. The Spider, it says, I have no respect for that judge, says the minority leader, lawyer Alexander Kwame Afenyo-Markin. We got to the Hawk newspaper, brought to greenlight bogus mine mortgage in $65 million Travagora deal. And removed the business analyst. Starting Agenda 111 hospital was not prudent, says President John Dramani Mahama. So this the various newspapers we have as at now. So we start with the Daily Graphic, of which is as this news bulletin, which says President Mahama homegrown healthcare funding. So topic when no opera can in there. President Mahama recent about I think 2025, you know, or the BB about there, you want to uncap the NHIS because I think the previous governments on paying and not do no. They capped this statutory bodies being NHIS, being Gets Fund, being the Rose Fund. They capped all about what he wants to do is that he wants to uncap these statutory bodies in order to generate more money, so that the fund can generate more money to deliver its services. So the next topic we are going is you want to enter the Abronye. What's why a day? Means why a day? What time we will play the video for you guys to listen to what he said before the court arrested him. Until what I want time I won't say a video no. Okay, so the video inside the video no, it was lambasting the judges, especially the High Court judge. The High Court judge who has been assigned to look into the various, I think the various charge sheets is being related to freedom of speech. The video no muna Abronye lambasted High Court judge, you know, and I've been to the point say he lambasted the judiciary. In Ghana, our judicial system and our constitutional system, meaning say we are being contemptuous. Meaning you are being contemptuous, meaning you are against the law of which the law can deal with you. So no more the law dealt with him. And I want to call court, meaning that what can send bebre it violates the peace of the state. Now, what can the baby violate the peace of the state? It can lead to treason. You mumbi a kind of Abraham man paying that atamos oba bemunu. Kennedy Japan, you're charging for treason. Okay, can't serve there. Voter region for why day. They in some baby by the to the point there. He was about to be sentenced to death, but due to one or two interventions by public figures or society, they intervened in that matter. Into any more than one confusion today, Abronye someone is being the same as someone honorable in Japan to be contemptuous to the court. It means say you are stabilizing the peace in the society, which can lead to treason. So no more na court tough suffering. Now what suffering? No 1 man bill. Bill condition. Or a very extreme, according to the new Patriotic Party members. Into no money now, they were not able to meet the bail condition. Into ordain for I think for 2 weeks. And no one and coffee baby else or just say even when you're being crapos there or health condition. What's it about 2 weeks in ODD? Or actually any part 2 weeks on the other banana to woo. It's been so propaganda and a way or source. Inti anomuna any than there. Finally, judge no granting the bill. So it's up to Abronye and the lawyers for them to meet the bill condition. But for the substantive matter, the case is being adjourned to 29th May. I think ending of this May. Muna wabeka asemna nkasa anu. Enu bi na yewa na yeti the Morris Ampao. Ototo ayampia ama judges nibi. Awa so na yeti the minority leader. Honorable lawyer, Honorable Alexander Kwame Afenyo-Markin. Yenke bishem enida. And end the Sunday no. Oko NPP program. Oko to be my lawyer no. Okay, to the point say he was lambasting the judge. Bono Baffoe say he was being contemptuous of the judge. He was being contemptuous of the judge. Inti yebo video na mama weti. Inti one we yenti asama Honorable lawyer Alexander Afenyo-Markin is okay no o me yenti.
I have no respect for him. Leader, for a judge to say that he's remanding Abronye into BNI custody until the case is finally determined. How? Such a judge can never have my respect. How? How? I pray that he summons me for contempt. Yes. I will continue to disrespect him until he upholds the law. He's gone beyond his judicial function. And it is not his best. It's as if he has been selected purposely to achieve this. He doesn't talk law. I don't know whether he ever passes law exam. It's a shame. It's a shame on the judiciary. And my Lord Baffoe must pay attention to this. For whatever it is, it's about his legacy. I'm told by December he will be 70 and he will be gone.
All right. Pacho say obiati asema Alexander Kwame Afenyo-Markin kan. Asema kind it was not necessary at that moment. But believe me or not, this is my take. Lawyer Alexander Kwame Afenyo-Markin, you have been a respected lawyer in this society, in the nation at large. Being a minority leader doesn't come with just a cheap price, meaning your party people hold you to a high esteem, to a point where floating voters, like people like me, can look up to you and say, because of your deeds, you are voting for the new Patriotic Party. But the comment you made on Sunday, as putting some of us, the floating voters, our trust in the new Patriotic Party at a ground 0%. Why should I say this? A lawyer at your status, how can you call a judge by this certain words? Yes, you may have your own opinion. You may disagree to the judge's decision. Yeah, you are entitled to it. It's everyone's opinion. Because as a human being, you are entitled to your own freedom of expression. You have your own rights. You have your own liberty. Yes, you may have your own opinion. But to the point for you to lambast the judge, it puts your leadership position as minority leader at risk. Remember, the day your colleagues went out to visit the vice president to congratulate him, you were being sidelined, meaning read minutes into it, meaning your own colleagues don't even approve your leadership as minority leader. Come to think of it, the recent primaries, of which Kennedy Japan won in your constituencies, raise an eyebrows of your trust or loyalty to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. So for you to sink so deep and so very low, for you to come out at this moment to lambast a certain judge, mind you, when you are majority leader then, a case you can even apply in the morning will be caught at that moment. People didn't lambast the judge. Yes, maybe Atufosin at then minority leader could have lambasted the judge as the way you did. Nah, but he was very calm. Remember, the same Atufosin was facing his trial at the High Court, to the point that it later even went to the Supreme Court with the ambulance saga. He could have also lambasted the judge, but nah, he was relaxed. So take a clue from Atufosin and even his predecessor, meaning Honorable Aruna Idusu. When he was minority leader, look at the way calm he was, the way he interacted with the media. He was not doing this choboiting. Some people say you behave very childish. The way your outburst looks like, your recent outburst since you became minority leader, moving from one state to another. Sometimes even people call you very boastful. No, as floating voters, we look out to some certain traits. We look out to people with very calm demeanor. As your party is in opposition, you are the face of the party. Because the party, the government business in parliament, your scrutiny will lead people to trust you and to distrust you. So Honorable Afenyo-Markin, calm down, relax, reflect on what you said. And it's not too late for you to apologize to the judiciary, and in particular the High Court judge. This is the best advice I can give you. Thank you, Honorable Alexander Afenyo-Markin, for listening to my plea. For Kevin Taylor, also Kikebi Afenyo-Markin. Afenyo-Markin.
Seeing some different NPP that is taking responsibility and respecting the intelligence of Ghanaians. I'm very sure that there are judges in Ghana, with all due respect, they are leaning towards the NPP. And there are so many people in Ghana, Afenyo, and they are asking themselves, who are NPP now? Do you think this posture by the minority leader, who are NPP now, you think this posture can give you power? Sometimes, no, I am not saying where ye BB say, but every election its own style of communication. Maybe 2024 and now 2020-2024, it had that style of communication that was effective then. Oh, Kevin Taylor, unusibia robust, unusibia hard, unusibia very vulgar in his words. Maybe that time, no, it demanded for such reaction. Nichamo Politics 101. But you see, every election cycle be the kind of communication you're facing. Now, you see, Afenyo-Markin is doing this not for you, NPP. Afenyo-Markin idea or yet to protect himself. His leadership is at risk as a minority leader. And you see, sometimes, more NPP for no, some time will be I am one day come and I'm being very honest with you. There are people sitting on the sidelines watching. They are judges. Mama Kanjiro, about 3 NPP MPs in parliament spoke to me this morning. And they're like, this is unacceptable. Especially coming from a leader or yet lawyer. These are the same lawyers we'll be facing as we move on. These are the same lawyers any MP before we will be standing before. As much as they are lawyers, they are humans. every lawyer votes in Ghana. Every lawyer, every judge votes in Ghana. Every judge have their leanings, whether you like it or not. So, especially somebody who is a lawyer and somebody who is leading a minority, which is trying to reshape the way the party looks, this kind of talk will never shape anything, especially when you want to take power. Because now you are in opposition and you are launching a fight against judges. It will now move to fighting against chiefs. It will now move to fighting against religious leaders. It will now move a fight against maybe philanthropists, businessmen. Now this is a party that has done so much damage to the point they need to please every single person. And pleasing every single person, I don't mean that when something is wrong you cannot speak about it, but when you want it to be a banter between that party and the citizenry who can read between the lines and understand the issue at stake, then it means you are not doing yourself any good. You are not doing your flag bearer any good. You are basically digging the party deeper and deeper. So what?
For I think you have summarized whatever I said. So, Kwame Afenyo-Markin, lawyer, we plead you, tone down your language, calm down, relax. Politics not a do and die affair. Today you're a minority leader, tomorrow you can be a majority leader. Respect the courts. Also, the was and court say omdimao. Omendama also. Obibeka say, say, omdimao, so Obibeka say, ni say. So such is life, 50-50, and they bet my old, even though sometimes you may not like the decision of the court, that's not the way you are supposed to react. Mind you, 2012, when the then presidential candidates Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo was not in support of the court decision, what they said. Look at how he presented himself. The way he presented himself made Ghanaians gain trust in him, because before then people saw Akufo-Addo to be a proud person, someone who is troublesome. People even fear that he is someone who can bend the country down. By his demeanor, his communication, the way he reacted to the court's proceedings, gained most trust from Ghanaians. So, Mr. Afenyo-Markin, just be calm, just be relaxed. Mind you, tomorrow your case may go to court, and who knows what decision will come out from the courts. That's my take on that. And the next topic on the segment is Chairman Wontumi, Chairman Bernard Entry-Bosia-Kon, the current Ashanti Regional Chairman for NPP, and also aspirant for the National Chairman for the New Patriotic Party. Chairman Ayeshe, tomorrow court, Echina court, next week court, yesterday court, today court. You want to know I to say Attorney General, or the fresh charges be about Chairman Wontumi. The charges on say he has been defrauding by false pretense and took a loan of almost 30 million Ghana cedi from the Exim Bank. Now, any charges brought Chairman, Chairman also plead not guilty, meaning say he can't defend himself. But who takes him come now? Any lawyer lawyer and the Apia Kubia. I say, to be frank, yes, or Jisicano. Because the lawyer say, code your name, they are born, some the ebisu ebo Afri Exim Bank. Meaning, say, why I said they were also able to such amount of money to the tune of almost 30 million Ghana cedi. Which state and Sema Attorney General and Eka. Meaning, say, Oti company way back, I think 2023. A month after Oti company, and na Okaji loan, say, or kwake efuo. Mind you, the company was about Wontumi farms. Now, sa farms no okaji, sa farms no tieno. Company sika no de farms no. One face kana ye. And a two company directors now ono omuso directors na omedwane akon no pay, meaning is defrauding by false pretense. To when na kan the man Attorney General the charge sheet no the bono. The CCR general, CCR chairman is facing more than 3 charge sheets. One from Yoko, stolen cars involving Kobna Eduboyin. 2, any Galamsey issues, Summer Boy. 3, CCR Exim Bank. Na matise cases ni bi ebubochi eba. CCR one share be a chairman say national chairman now or clock say oyese no. One share clock no or kwakeda prison. It's for you call your next topic. And no, you want to say public accounts committee hit pa a course between Abena or say Asari or public accounts committee chairman any Sam George or minister for communications. But you might say unkoma a course of the public accounts committee.
Let's make to just
very much. All of us. And that is all I'm saying, Minister. Thank you very much.
Now, Chair.
Yes.
The point I'm simply making is that I won't sit here to justify anybody, but private businesses are about making profits, and those profits they paid to you over 8 years at the finance ministry as corporate taxes. Policy decision and policy leadership ought to make sure that we took steps to protect the customer. And I'm saying that we, under this reset agenda and under a responsible government, have done so.
Minister,
800.
we beg you.
No, Honorable,
Minister,
I'm also a
we
member of
beg
Parliament. Don't do this.
Minister,
You don't
we
have.
beg
You don't.
you.
Please, I am on the floor,
Minister,
Honorable.
I understand.
Let
I'm saying
me
we
make
beg
my
you.
point. No, you
We
won't.
beg
You won't.
you.
You won't heckle me. Don't
I'm
play
not heckling
sentiments.
you, but we beg
Chairman,
you. Just go
until
straight
and
to the point.
unless policy
And please,
decision is making,
we are tired of
Honorable,
this
you need to
politics,
rein in the
politics.
Honorable member. She's being
Yes.
unruly.
No.
You are being
Minister,
unruly, please. This is
Minister, you don't
unbecoming
have
of a
the
member
floor.
of Parliament. Please, stop
Minister,
doing this.
listen, you don't have the floor.
No,
You
I
are taking
have
up
the
on us.
floor. No,
So
you have asked me a
respectfully,
question. I have the
Minister,
floor. You will let me
Minister,
answer the question.
Minister,
No,
just hold
no,
on.
you will let
This
me
is our
answer the
committee.
question. No, you won't do that, Abina. You won't do that today. Let me finish.
Minister, respectfully.
Let me
This
finish.
is our committee.
No,
You don't
have
tell
not
us what
brought-
you want to
no,
do.
But you've not brought me here to talk
Minister,
down on me as well.
Nobody is doing that
So
to you.
I listen to you
Minister,
go on. You will
nobody is
listen
doing
to
that
me as well.
Respectfully.
We have
respectfully,
asked
can you
them
turn
to
off
roll
your mic?
out. We have
Minister,
asked them.
respectfully, can you turn
The
off your
chair
mic?
gave me the floor, please.
Minister, Minister,
Honorable,
respectfully,
don't do this.
This is our
Don't do
committee.
this.
Minister, respectfully, I understand.
So if it's your committee, then don't invite us. But if you invite
Minister,
us, and
it
you
is
ask
a
us
law.
a question.
Minister,
so if you ask us a
respectfully.
question, you listen to us as well.
Minister,
It's not a monologue.
respectfully.
So respectfully, let me land.
We will let you
We
land.
did
Just a
800
minute.
sites.
Minister, respectfully, we will let you land.
It's the same
Minister,
things you
we are
said.
not coming to repeat anything. Respectfully, we will let you land. Please. Minister, we understand you are in an important position. We understand the sensitive role that you play. When you come here and we address issues, it is not that we want to talk anybody down. Never. You and I, we go beyond this. We go beyond this. It is not that we want to talk anybody down. But Minister, the situation is serious. And that is all the sentiments I'm trying to carry across.
And that's the point I'm making. That serious situations require serious actions. We didn't see that for 10 years. And I'm saying to you that we've given a policy direction in January. On the back of our policy direction, MTN is rolling out 800 new sites. Telecel is rolling out 350 new sites. Between those two companies, you see 1,150 new sites. However, that's why I said to you that this is engineering and not sentiment. When you ask an MNO to roll out a new site, there are steps that have to be taken. First and foremost, you need to do the acquisition of the site. Then you need to then make the requisition for the radio equipment and the cell sites. Those are not things that are, for want of a better phrase, in a supermarket that you just go and buy.
Okay, it's here for say video na a course no. So it was a heated engagement between Abeno Sayas, our immediate past Deputy Minister of Finance, and Sam George, the current Minister for Communication and Digitalization. So it all started when Public Accounts Committee they converged. One when say in our statutory, in our constitutional body, the Parliament has oversight over the auditing auditor general here. No, they have oversight of it. So they sat down and they looked into the various auditing auditor general no So anyone now started somewhere na ebe do NCA any Minister of Communications and Digitalization so. And mobile no audit finances no. Se muana Abeno Sayas so oh minister Nyanse kra nkofu complain and I'm so cry my experience be. And it obia crapo kan wasem say Nancy ibo we kokra utumi ka hello ubon side no nipa ni gina so ba onte hwe ibo utumi kwa nipa ne bempa wo friend say be kun cannot be reached. See say ibo kwa uto de tenche bia na de na san o browser bon say network na is slow teno na minister no obisa former deputy minister obisa Sam George one Sam George has started and na akufo do aban no omba so no omanye policies papa into I say she was trying to drag Abena Osea Sari in because she was the deputy minister of finance, you know. She was trying to drag her in and drag former president Akufo-Addo in. Say 14 years because during their time, you know, they didn't set good policies. The NCA and the digital spectrums now, telecommunications some day jumano. Spectrums ne so that you can get good internet access and good network for course. You know. Just started so kasana abina sorry and person better man say bibia you can no person dragging me you want to drag the ex-president in and no kasana be heated argument the one omka way can the way su can the na assembly bro na Sam John say dabi na so utie ma me so me come there and abina say dabi me na me ranking member wa say say me car say me more right say me follow up. There's also what's not in a whether what I'm saying is good or bad, is useful or not useful. Just listen to me, though you're on the floor. Some don't super such as now, me na more floor no. Me na will be some question. To them, I'm gonna minka answer no, min cheche me answer na wo follow up via waka. Obna so na mintia say. Osanse wa bo me din. Opese o drag me ni experience ebem ni there no mintia say me claim o. And I do chobo Eddie Bim. My take on this, Sam George, to be frank, you're a minister of communications and digitalization. I think most of the ministers and ministers no more the current government in him. Who take the public now? Or more say they give the president a bad name no. So 1 year number 2 or be number 1. Because baby now say yes, maybe you are saying the truth, by your outburst, the way you say it, your pompous nature, the way you go about it, you know, it gives a president a bad name. Because we share president now, the president is very calm, is very mean. But we share Obiti say, oh, Sam George now, your appearance sent to be someone who's pompous, someone who's very aggressive. Even sometimes when you are communicating with media, your press statement na de okasa I say wo mbushe wo ya omaso wo ya hantan wo ya dwe Mr. Minister say yeah the mic call rounds say why na yen racial for sisi na why na yen fi president mama bemu a wo na obe first person one first one obe second person Mr. Minister we dey mesro it seems you are giving the government a bad name with the way you conduct yourself in public speaking and in public way, no. Yes, so Mr. Minister, calm down. Tone down your language. Ghanaians don't want people who are very aggressive, people who are very pompous in nature. Dabi. The people are very calm, but it's very action. Wow, because recently people are even the newspaper making. People are saying about this quote say 1 million coders program. No, yes, YG 50 million Ghana cedis. Yes, so I catch yourself Kokosera website now. Konake, I dare Google ye free no. I say why you unska. In some issues day. So, Mr. Minister, calm down. Yes, I won't say yes. Maybe the fault is from Abronye DC previous government, but the way you go about it. If you look at the lady beside you, Nipana Woneba Public Account Committee. I think even the lady who be say beside lady in cry. Edu baby cry the way you were speaking konya kwan so be so we jawo public account committee na say so Mr. Mr. Calm down. I even learned to a church elder at Praise Chapel. Oh, Mr. Minister, we there Mr. Be mean. Who can even the Bible the fruit of the Holy Spirit. Any that give the fruit of the Holy Spirit now. It tells us that you are supposed to be mean. So and as an elder there, I should know that you need to have a mean spirit. So, Mr. Minister, calm down, tone down your language. this is not the end of life, Mr. Tomorrow he can be removed as a Minister of Communications. So, Mr. Minister, calm down. Any honorable Abeno say, sorry, you did your part, but sometimes I want you also, so Okasana so we just concentrate on your work. You did your part, Mom, but just concentrate on your work and leave him to do his part. And except for the local segments. You call the foreign segments now. You want last week, you won't say, for Swano, a tushim. You can say, a for Swano, a call Iran, and now a call Israel. Iran, they be uncle Becca said that be also about Iran. Because they will do Iran airspace now on the bombino. Tebe a Susabia or call Israel. It be or call Netanyahu war and then Akakasa about Israel is Iran war no. And maybe uncle Fukrapo Susabia or call Vladimir Putin. Na down for war, Russian president no. By one who say for so no, I diverted Fisa area senior Akaline China. Your kosha President Donald Trump or call President Xi Jinping China for president no. Then turn or President Xi Jinping was say a recent bilateral relationship either between US and China one or person by any in communicating kita or Emma bilateral relations no and call a no or person by now in Kabomba so that right now US and China they can trade. Who say recently Elon Musk any Jack Ma Amazon boss no any I think Twitter boss no they were having some photo shoot session and other stuffs, meaning they were sharing business ideas because US will say no, so one can we are China will overtake him and China baby Okaka is leading to become the world's fastest technology, even though USA take lead with a junk strike Tesla boss while launching a recent NASA missiles no. China for so on person launch be into US no for no. Oh man, no, they need to come back to the table with China so that they can strike a deal. They can go at par. As I say, USC China will overtake him. Until I know the recent visit by Donald Trump to China, President Xi Jinping, the next one, recently, I think before 2016, it's a virus by Ebola virus. And right on it is a virus and it has spread across the eastern and central African part of the African continent. In say West Africa and Shenia Ebibeba was recording over almost 9,000 or so cases with 150 deaths. In Nkofo asked that to say, even I think World Health Organization, from the way things are going, in the next few days to come, almost said they are not able to contain it now. A pandemic. They said the way COVID-19 be a pandemic, it's one shape, you may go on a lockdown. But it's my hope and prayer, I said we don't go on lockdown. But it will be eradicated rapidly, very soon, as fast as possible. So that I can call back to COVID-19 era no. It's for the political segment in Besi Amamu. It's somewhere before we check out no. A person will say, Kiana Trends DH, we have come to stay. We want you to like our page, share and comment, and give us the feedback of our political session, our various programs. So mind you, we'll be bringing our sports segment very soon. It's we want you to stay close to your phones, to your laptops, and to your TVs. We are clocking out. Bye-bye.
Shame. It's a shame on the judiciary. And my Lord Baffoe must pay attention to this. For whatever it is, it's about his legacy. I'm told by December he will be 70 and he will be gone. Is that the legacy he wants to leave? After Tokonu was booted out of office. And all manner of accusation leveled against Tokonu. Is that the judiciary? Yes. The judiciary, they said they were going to reset. Is that the reset? Where a
Abronye Obiba Obi Jere They are remanding no. And the saddest aspect is that Abronye Yario. Me not saying Abronye. Abronye is not Yari. Internally, Abronye is not feeling well. Abronye BP NAM 200 plus. This was brought to the attention of the judge. Abronye internally kidney other issues and koyo. Abronye who say what puffy eyes. The guy is dying slowly. Abronye is not in good health, but the judge looked at Abronye with no pity on his condition, health condition. Somebody who's having this difficult condition, and normally no, will be a BP who did detain remanding 2 weeks remand to worsen the condition. And the judge didn't feel any pity. He is comfortable. To be the DNM Ninyaji. Whose bidding is the judge doing? That's the question we have to ask. Why is the judge so on? This is the remand of Abronye is a direct abuse of Abronye right to bail, because in country Pebu versus Pebu. Pebu court say all offenses are bailable. The right to bail, Abronye right to bail, you can't joke with it. One, Abronye a citizen or office place of abode. Offense I whether born or any offense I kulipa. Abronye voluntarily went to the court. Abronye had people who can stand surety. Abronye